name is Jules, and as always, when you join me here on my channel, you are one of my treasures. Um, Welcome to the stream today. I finally got the glitches figured out on my phone. So, you know, uh, so I, started up this stream for tonight. Um, as always, please do feel to hit a like, subscribe to the channel. Please consider dropping a super chat or a super sticker. We are donating. Or a super sticker. We are donating. We are donating what we make to the Texas floods victims. I do have someone that I will be sending them money to, so we can. She can buy gift cards for those Texas flood victims. So feel free to jump in at any time. I started my stream earlier than usual. So please, like I said, do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Hey Chang Bang, welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I'm doing well. We got the stream going off my phone today. Last couple of days there were some technical difficulties with my phone, but I've got the little glitch figured out. So it's working on my phone, and will hopefully draw in more people. Thank you. I decided to go with the pink camouflage tank top, so I went all pink, pink lipstick, pink eyeshadow, even pink earrings. Thank you for the compliment. So I decided to go on an early live stream. Last night was kind of a hard night. After my stream, I just couldn't sleep. I was kind of, I don't know, maybe the second time in my life had some anxiety. Randy, I will tell you, I am a transgender woman, but I am not a dude. So, actually, Larry, I do not. Hey, Ordinary, welcome to the stream. No, Jack, you don't know how I feel. Larry, that's getting you hidden from the channel. Welcome, Pooja. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Yadira, welcome. Okay, so please do keep your comments respectful. My mod has jumped in here, and she will start cleaning up disrespectful comments. So please, if you are coming in here, do hit a like and subscribe. Also consider dropping supers. All supers right now are going towards Texas. Flood victims. Shakib, no. Yes, a lot of people do need manners, and we're going to see a rise in people today from the last couple of days due to the fact that my phone did have its glitch going on. I did get it fixed today. I kind of found a way around it, so even if it wants to keep glitching on me, I know how to fix it. What hobbies do I have? I like to do archery. I like to go to the range from time, whether it's the archery range or even the gun range. I even like to go hiking, and I like to perform triathlons. So I like to swim, bike, and run. Also, I like to walk my dog from time to time. Hey, Joseph, 505, how's it going? Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Well, welcome, Rabja. My dog, his name's Thomas. He is a Dalmatian mix. He is sleeping right there. Um, he, I got him about 6 months ago from, uh, they're called Animal Humane New Mexico. It's not the Humane Society, but it's similar. It's a shelter for, rescue shelter. Um, he's a wonderful dog. I've had a I picked the right dog. I had two dogs in mind, and I got the right one. He is deaf. He did have two signs that he knew. When I got him, I've taught him a third one. It always comes down to doing your Pavlov's dog theory. Hello, everyone. Let's hit a like and subscribe. We are only 3 likes from hitting our first 10. So the other dog I looked at was his name was Brian, and I obviously figured out where that name came from. Probably from Family Guy. Thomas, I don't know. Uh, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I'm like, oh, that's from Family Guy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe. Consider dropping a chat, a super chat, or a super sticker. All revenue that does come into the channel right now is being sent to Texas. Today, I did get the deposit. I'm trying to figure out how to Venmo it to my friend Megan, who's going to be getting gift cards for the residents of Texas. No, that's the. I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's the only pet I have. I'm actually in the process of moving to San Diego, California. He was white and brown. He was a nice Australian Shepherd, blue heeler. But actually, that dog had been returned 4 times to that shelter. The reason was he was like, he was just like Dalmatians are herding dogs. That was a herding dog. Get new material there, Thexton. And he would actually herd the children at these houses. He would at one house he actually literally grabbed one of the children by the hair and he had the others herded and had put them all together in the living room, and he brought the other child there because he wanted them there. So the story, I mean, he was a great dog, but he was only a year old. Thomas is 5.5 now. And so yeah, Zer, I do. I still have some in my transition. I still haven't been able to. I'm waiting for my hair to fill in. So I do wear a wig. Even women that have, full heads of hair, some of them will wear wigs at times. So there's nothing wrong with it. Some will use it instead of dyeing their hair a certain color. Welcome, Cora. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. MR, I'm a trans woman. Thank you very much, Nat. That's greatly appreciated. your support is. As you join us, please do hit a like and subscribe here. We're trying to make it to 2,550 subscribers. We're currently at 2,370. Um, it, I know the last couple of days we did have some low numbers, but it was how we were streaming. Um, my with my phone. My phone was having a glitch. I figured out how to get around it. Jiminy Crickets, welcome. I found what's going on with my phone, so now we will be definitely streaming where everybody can see us. And it looks like the algorithm's helping us out again. My phone's like, what I have to do is hit, it's weird. I have to like pretend I'm gonna do like an uninstall, and then it pops up if I want to, and then it says update. I hit update, and then I just go on there, and sure enough, it lets me. Are you seeing 10 likes already on that? I'm seeing 9 on my end. So, hello Ashley, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. So yeah, sometimes some people will see the 10 before me. So AV, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I do see 16 concurrent viewers. Now I see 10 likes, and 11 now. Do consider dropping supers. Like I said, they are going to support Texas. I am always transparent when I say that. I will post receipts. Actually, this one, I've been trying to get onto the TCR Yadiro, and for some reason it's not letting me go on there to donate the money. I'm going to try to find another way. If not, I will just send it to Megan for gift cards for the people of Texas. We will go till about 9:30 my time. That'll be like a 3-hour live stream. And last night, I didn't go to work today, you guys. After last night, after finishing the stream, I went, took a bath, and I could not go come back to sleep. Welcome, Tiffany. For some reason, at about 3 a.m., I said, if I'm still up at 3 a.m., I'm calling off of work. And I believe I had 12 hours sick leave, so I'm gonna, use that. Welcome, Skates. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Remember, you are on with Jules. Everyone is a treasure on my channel. Yeah, I do have one sub on my channel, at least 2 that are from Texas. I have one friend that lives in San Antonio, and it's like 5 minutes from where the floods happened, and she's been driving and volunteering in the flooded areas. So one thing she's been doing is collecting money, if I can, if we Venmo it to her, and then she will buy gift cards and give them to the residents of Kerrville, so they can get back on their feet. So I am probably gonna send her, from what I made this past month, I'm probably going to send her 300, about 300, 325. Because another way that I send, I send money also to another friend to help a homeless trans individual in Arizona. Because she likes to go and take her out to lunch. My pronouns are she, her, hers, Olejka. Um, and she also helps her repair her bicycles. Hey, chica, ¿cómo estás? Oh, that's good. Good to hear, chica. I'll be in California by September myself. Welcome, Aida. Thank you for that super chat too, girl. Chica, that helps out. We are sending about 325 to towards Texas efforts. Um, yeah, I got my job offer in California, and they want me there by September 22nd, but I haven't gotten the final offer. Once I sign the final offer, uh, they, because right now I just have, you like it? Yeah, I decided to go tank top today and a pink camouflage I thought would be cool. This was the first one I ever wore once I started taking hormones, and I thought I would wear it every once in a while, kind of, I usually do a Tuesday live stream. I call it Transition Tuesday, but I I thought I would, show it every once in a while. Hi Neil, hi Anonymous, and so you can see the differences. Today I decided to do it and wear this outfit. Now the only thing is, of course, it's not Tuesday, but now Tuesdays I've been actually going on another live stream. It is called Latter Daily Digest. It is a live stream for. Thank you, Christian. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe if you aren't already. Um, and on Latter Daily Digest, there were a bunch of ex-Mormons, and we talk, topics about ex-Mormon life. Oh, this jacket is my old jacket. These two right here are my old uniforms for the disaster response team I was on. Um, Gen 1, Gen 2. So we used to do BDUs with a light blue t-shirt with our team's logo on it. So every team throughout the United States would either have navy blue or tan BDUs, and then you would make a team t-shirt. Then the next generation uniform they gave us was this, and they gave us navy blue polo shirts with tan pants. So this is an extrication jacket, so it's protective. It has another layer inside, which is another jacket that's nice and thick. I actually put them up for a video I did with a friend. She has been boots on the ground in Texas, and we had a good live stream going. It was about an hour long. So thank you, Neil. So I had to quit this team because when I joined the Department of Veterans Affairs, um, yeah, yeah, I'm into archery. Um, when I got into the VA, I couldn't be into government agencies because this was a government agency also. I got into archery because it's a family tradition. My grandfather was an archer. One of my nieces was doing it, and um, so I think I got into it before my niece. So it was just I always liked when I used to go watch my grandfather do it. And so I got into it. Um, Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Let's try to make it to 2,300. Let's see. Let's make a goal. Let's try to get 13 more subscribers. Let's make it to 2,385. I'm a person. I'm a human. I'm doing great, Ashley. Had a kind of a rough night sleeping last night. It happened, it was just, there was an incident that happened a couple of days ago with one of my neighbors, and I didn't do anything, but I guess it just bugged me so much. I was like, it just, I don't know, it just bugged me so much. I was having some anxiety and I just couldn't sleep. At 3 in the morning, I decided that if I was up till 3 in the morning, that I would call off work. And sure enough, I called off work. Thank you, Travis T. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Anxiety, just when you feel extremely nervous. Yeah, what happened is I was going to get my laundry out of the laundry room. Hey, Lena, welcome. I was going to get my laundry out of the dryer at the laundry room, and as I was walking, there was a car right here, like parked, and someone else pulled up. I guess was parked on the other side, and I saw this lady walking by, and I slowed down to let her by, and I heard her mumble something, so I said, "Oh, excuse me," because I was going to walk in front of her. And then I went into the laundry room, got my laundry, was walking out with it. Then she drove up yelling, um, saying that I did something wrong, and she wanted my name and my apartment number, and because she was going to call the management or the police. And I told her I had no. I drive a Nissan Xterra. Um, and she was, she was yelling at me because apparently I said something wrong to her. I didn't say anything. I said, "Excuse me." And um, so I wrote something. Oh, those are your pronouns, Jason? I wrote a letter to the management here just to kind of give them a heads up, make them aware. I did also, eventually I decided, you know what, I'm going to call the police non-emergency number and tell them what went on. And I went and did that. And they were sending an officer over, but he called me, and the story coincided with what I told the dispatcher. So he just kind of took a note of it and gave me a call number. But I don't know, I guess it was still bugging me last night enough to make me anxious. And I hardly ever get that way. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Consider dropping a super chat or a super sticker. Yes, I actually do exercise, Naval. I do triathlon. My favorite cuisine, I probably have to go with Mexican. I am of Mexican descent, so I think it's going to have to be that. And particular restaurants, I love if You ever in San Diego, I would say go to Born and Raised in Little Italy. Oh yeah, she lives in my building. So I mean, right where they have the little trash can for. Um, oh, if trolls do come in, my mods are great, both Lena and Yadira, and I should include Jason because they're all great. Kathy Rutherford was here. Every mod I have is great. They're all fantastic. Yes, illustrious one, I am female. We're already at 20 likes, guys. We're doing fantastic today. Let's try to make it to 51. As you can see, 51 is one of our favorite numbers. The channel is called Area 5T1. As we do discuss the 5 T's in here, we talk about transition, we talk triathlon, we talk trends, we talk, I do some teaching and talk and give tips, and I talk about trucks. I am in New Mexico. We'll be in California soon. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. As you join us here, please do hit a like and subscribe. If you can, please drop any little super sticker or super chat. Yes, home of Breaking Bad. We are trying to collect funds for Texas flood victims. I do have people in the area there that I can send the money to buy, you know, gift cards for the victims. And they can. Right now, I do have enough to send about three, and right now, actually, I'm gonna send about 325. I got our check in from our June super chats, and it was 466. I paid the internet bill, which helps run the stream, and so that's paid that overhead. That's the only overhead that really comes out right here. I'm doing great. Oh, you're asking Sunshine? Oh, hi Sunshine, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I bought a set of hoop earrings. I'm a big hoop earring person. No, I don't get 100% on my super chats. Super chats when before it goes to you, it goes 30% goes to YouTube. Then after that, every month you get them paid on the 21st. So today I got everything from June. Hi Arsen, welcome to the stream. And then what I usually do when I get them is I give out 30% to charity myself. I give 10% to Animal Humane New Mexico. That's where I got Thomas from. I give 10% to the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico, and I give 10%. I use 10% for buying items to give the homeless. But in this past month, all I did was pay the overhead for my internet. In other words, pay my internet bill, and then I am using it to, and then the rest is going to be going to someone that goes to Texas, is going to be buying gift cards for the victims of the Texas floods. Welcome, everyone. I'm sorry I haven't gone down the list. Okay, Arson, that's awesome. We welcome everyone here from the any community, whether it's LGBTQIA, cis, straight. I mean, anybody that's an ally, as long as they're kept, uh, you know, everything's uh, respectful as far as comments. Welcome, Sharifa. Welcome, Mimi. So yeah, that's really where we're probably gonna do this month. Most of our funds go to Texas and next month. Please do hit a like and subscribe if you are new here. Consider dropping a super chat or a super sticker. We are right now we're at $5 for the day. But Hakusan, welcome. I don't think I had said. Jazz, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Well, everybody is a star, but everybody on my channel is a treasure. That's what it is here. Welcome, Ethan. Welcome to the stream. See, we're quickly heading back up to 2375. We're already there. Let's try to get 10 more subscribers. I think that would be great for the night. If not, more. We're gonna try to. We're already 30 minutes in, and at 28. Why subscribe? That way, you can join us here at any time. Subscribing just makes you part of our community all the time. It can give you updates on when we're coming to do another stream. Streams are usually held on Tuesdays, then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes, thank you very much, Ordinary. I do have one spot on my channel on my teaching part. I do teach about disaster preparedness. I did a live stream with someone recently and showed, just kind of briefly showed my to-go bag, something important that all of us should have, no matter what kind of emergencies come around in your area. But I do support pansexuals. I actually thought I identified pansexual at one time. I started off identifying bi, then kind of went more the pan route because I actually, Arson, it is not. I will admit to that. I am straightforward and transparent with everybody. And then I eventually, I'd noticed, really started analyzing my life and figured out that I was trans. Once I started going with my therapist, we started looking, at my life. That's the first part they want to look at, and sure enough. Yes, first thing I did was go to a therapist. It's important that one does, and I always advocate for that to people. At the very end of my stream, I always say that people should seek therapy before they start using any type of hormone replacement therapy. Well, thank you, Arson. Well, pansexual is that you really look at a person for who they are on, as far as personality wise, stuff like that. We're good, Jazz. I'm doing good. Well, bisexual people, I mean, they're very similar, but pansexual is just kind of, it's like think about a pan and you throw all the ingredients in, and there might be all kinds of mixes in there. Pansexuals will like all the ingredients in there, while bisexual will only like 2 of the ingredients. That's the way you can look at it. Port Swing, welcome. Please do hit a like and subscribe if you haven't already. My favorite food would have to be chorizo with eggs. Yeah, gender dysphoria is what many of us that are trans feel. We just feel that we don't align with the body we were and the gender we were assigned at birth. So it is, you know, it and it can be, it's not a good thing to feel that way. So I think it's best that, you find a therapist and, eventually start taking your hormones to transition. I would, there's many songs I would probably identify as my favorite. I could go by category, but my favorite song of all time, I would have to say, is Depeche Mode. People are people. Thank you, Porch. Because people are people has a lot of good things. My birthday just went by. It was the first of this month. Jimmy Quick, I've already tried a couple of times, been a member of two different churches. It doesn't work. It's a fan fiction. Samuel, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I actually went to when I started with when I went to therapy, I went in Florida. So I found a good one. I even think she was part of the community, but she, took a few sessions and she told me, yeah, I think you should start. Well, thank you, ordinary person. She said, I think you should already start transitioning. Teal green. So important part is going to therapy at first. It's not just saying, hey, I just want hormones. You should immediately start therapy first and go for a few months, then figure it out. Yeah, and I'm an atheist, so I don't believe in God. And right now, I've been a member of a church for atheists and agnostics. Daniel, I was. Um, well, what kind of advice do you mean as far as transitioning or just advice in life? So I'm more of an atheist and just kind of um, another friend of mine and I are thinking of starting something called, we're going to call it the Non-Religious Community Cooperative. Uh, and we're going to try to we're going to do something like that. Uh, any advice in general? Um, I'm going to say that just being prepared for any situation that life leads you to. Um, get yourself educated, to be prepared for any type of job. Um, I also like to be prepared in case of emergency. I'm not going to say be a prepper and have a year's worth of food in your house. Uh, Arson, I said it's teal green. Um, but I'm gonna say just have like a backpack ready in case of any emergency that you can grab, and have 3 gallons of water for yourself and put them in your car and go have to. Also, if you have a pet, have a to-go bag for your pet. Now, no big deal. Um, if you guys go and look, I do have a preparedness list on my channel, and being prepared is very important. I did live in Florida and went through 6 major hurricanes, and that was something that you learn. Every hurricane, you learn something new that you have to have. Thank you very much, Porch. Welcome, Zach the Foxo. That's a good question. I wouldn't know what to say about celebrities' children and why they are androgynous. Maybe being exposed to a whole different community that just you know identifies differently. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Well, welcome, Omar. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Okay, with $400 million, but have to give half of it away, but have to donate it. If I had $400 million, I probably would give some to charity. Probably half of it, yeah, I would give half away to charity. I can tell you, Scurf, that I have had the feelings of dysphoria since birth. Now, I did hide them my whole life because I grew up in a very patriarchal society, a very, very patriarchal home. I am of Mexican descent. I see my dog, he got up on the futon right up there. So I'm of Mexican descent, so grew up in a very patriarchal society, the good old Mexican machismo. And then I joined, I grew up Catholic, then joined the Mormon Church, and then talk about even more patriarchal. The Mormon Church teaches Gabriel, I used to be, that they're even more patriarchal than many societies, traditional cultures. The Mormon Church teaches that only men can have the priesthood, that the priesthood is the ultimate power on the face of the earth, and that only the priesthood that men have, that makes him the leader of the household. No, it's not a mental illness. It's actually been proved by that it's true by the American Medical Association. It's actually a diagnosis. I know it's also in the DSM, but it's also a medical diagnosis. Thank you, Jamie. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe if you aren't already. Hi, Abdu. Welcome to the stream. I don't believe in in God, some mythical man that lives up in the sky that created us. If you look at it, all the stories that we're taught about God, they're just different depictions of the same thing. So if we read the Bible, we're taught about God and Jesus. But then if you go read, Greek mythology, you're taught the mythology of Zeus and Perseus. He created a demigod of a sun that came down and performed all these acts of, or all these feats of strength, which could only be performed by someone like what Jesus was. And then you would have Jupiter and Hercules. Well, hello, Prad. Welcome to the stream. I don't believe in Jesus. It's own in town or whatever. He's just fan fiction. Yeah, and I understand Hakusan. Like I said, I've been through two major churches. I've been taught everything. I read scripture. I read the Bible. I even read the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, all the Mormon scripture, and it does. It's just a lot of to me, it's just a lot of mythology. My favorite book. There's actually a lot of books that I I read mainly nonfiction. I like to read like historical books, and one of the latest books that I read, I'm gonna freeze up here for a moment. Gotta read a text message that a friend sent just now. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, it was just some blood test results that she was sending me. Um, so, and see, the big thing on my channel, I will say, I will talk about religion and what, yeah, I was going to tell you, Yadira, or Kathy, because I just looked at the symbols on there, and um, I was going to tell you, we can talk about faith. Now, we can't do it in a disrespectful manner. And also, I have certain subs that have been here for a very long time that have religious trauma. So if they come around, we'll definitely stop talking about faith. And I know who they are, so I will say that that's when we can stop. Politics, as long as we are respectful towards each other's uh, political beliefs. I even think that around election time, we were having a lot of good political discussions. Um, say, what we believed in, and we were respectful towards each other. I never saw any disrespect. Um, Guys, we're having a great stream today. We're already up to number 6 on the top 10. Um, Guys, the algorithm is doing good for us lately. Um, so welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Um, Hi Yeep, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Z, I don't need Jesus Christ. Uh, you're not a bad person. You just voted the way you felt was right for you. I voted for Kamala. I couldn't find myself to vote for Trump again. I did vote for him in the previous two elections, but after what happened on January 6th, um, I couldn't find myself to vote again for him. Okay, Kathy, I'm glad to have you here. Thank you for the compliment there, Yeep. What would you describe a family? I think a family is there's very different ways to describe it. It could be you can be a group of people that are related by by blood, or it could be also people that get along so well that they just consider each other family. I have many people that I call cousins, but they aren't blood cousins. You know? Well, I'm sorry, Asian boy. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Jesse James, I'm a she, her, hers. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. All is well, Brendan. Please do welcome to the stream. Do hit a like and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already subscribed. We're trying to get 12 more subs tonight. Get in the 2380s. Either way, it would be, even if it's a cis woman. A cis woman can rape a man. Or grape a man, I should say. Welcome, Boss J.A. Welcome to the stream. You know, it's just a lot has to be with the way the story's presented. If you really look at it, welcome, Brian. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Please consider dropping super chats or super stickers. What's going on right now? Any revenue that does come into the channel will be once it's deposited in the account, it is sent to funds for the flood victims of Texas. Zark, get new material. Seriously, I hear that 10 times a stream. Oh, look at that. We are now at number 5 on the top 10 on my channel. I started transition about a year and a half ago. Now, maybe even more. Yeah, you are, Yadira. Well, thank you very much, Jazz. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. We've just been talking in general. We can, well, welcome. Welcome, Michael. Yeah, I feel great about living authentically. Yes, Jazz, I have. That's why everybody's a treasure here, because everybody is beautiful, shines like a gem. Hello, Alvin. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. That actually, Scurf, that's a generalized question. There's people that there's all kinds of people that want to entrap you with, uh, it's called entrapment, and it doesn't have just to do with misgendering. It'll be people that'll say that you said a racist comment to them, or treated them in a racist manner because of something you said. For example, that's really what this incident that happened to me 2 days ago. Um, it had to do about, I bet you it had to do all about racism because this wasn't, I don't even know what term to use properly because it was a black woman and I bet you she tried, it was entrapment for her because, she was probably going to use the fact that I was a white person and said something that I said, excuse me, in the wrong manner to her. And so, and uh, me, I'm actually of Mexican descent. So, saying I'm full on white, that wouldn't be right because I'm brown. So, I mean, that's a whole, if she would have taken it down that path. So it happens with any which way you look at this. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, please do hit a like and subscribe. Good at what, Travis? Well, thank you. I try to just, you guys, when I look at a topic that I'm asked about on the stream, I try to look at it in a, how did I know I was trans? I'll go over that in a moment. So when I look at it, I kind of look at it like my patients at work. As nurses, we're thought to be holistic. So we want to look at everything from every angle, So I always think of it as how is one person gonna, a question I asked here, how is this person asking me this? How can I give them a fair answer and go that way? How did I know Silver Eagle? That is a very good question. And I think it came to me very, very young. I noticed myself as I was growing up after I was potty trained. I know you guys, well, all of you, I just never wanted to use like the urinals at school. I always wanted to go and sit in a toilet, be in a private. I mean, that was one of my first signs. I always wanted to sit to go to the bathroom. And it wasn't because I had to poop. It was just because that's the way I was comfortable doing it. Um, Thank you, whoever just subscribed. We're at 2375. Um, Hello, Masesk. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Um, and then, um, yes, personality, most definitely. Um, and then as I grew up, more into my teens, I started noticing it more because when my mom was gone and my sister wasn't there, I was home alone. I would go try my mom's makeup on. And I started noticing it. And then I kept hiding it because of my culture, because of being Mexican and like I said, the machismo. That's a big deal in Mexico. You know, you have to be a man. You have to be, um, you have to be that patriarch of the family, and then becoming a member of the Mormon Church. Once again, same thing. You have to be the patriarch. I didn't come out till I was 50. Oh, 51. So. Yeah, I tell you, 51's a big number in my life. Go ahead, Jazz. I'm transparent as long as the questions are respectful. Hello, everyone. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Consider dropping a super if you can. We are trying to help Texas flood victims. Well, I've always liked women, so I never had a problem dating women. So, that was no big deal. But maybe I'm going to tell you the fact I had that affinity to women, it was very easy for me to date women, but I may have had an advantage because I knew how women felt and what they wanted. So, got to think of it that way. There's always ways you can look at different things. There. Hello, everyone, and welcome. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are a treasure here. Today's a special Monday Night Live stream. I usually don't go live on Monday nights, but we were having glitches on the last two streams, and I figured out how to fix this on my phone. Oh, yes, women are very attractive. I love women. No, I have not started seeking men. Like I said, I thought I was bi for a while, but no. I couldn't do it with, I just can't with men. I think we're all gonna, our first impression is gonna be looks, but personality is the biggest thing for me. If they can be the hottest girl on the planet, but if she doesn't have a personality, I won't, it won't go. I just won't go for them. It's just one of those things. Because if you can't get along, what's the sense of it? You know, like my second wife, she was cute and it was something was drawing me to her, but I didn't know what. But there was something about her personality. But yet, I don't think it's till I finally went out with her that I figured out what it was, and you know, and yeah, we got along great. And I could tell you, I'm not gonna say she she wasn't. I mean, there were a lot of better looking women in the place I worked at, but there was just something about her that drew me to her. Yeah, go ahead, Jazz. That's what we're here for. We're here to talk, and as long as we're respectful with each other. You guys, we're about to hit number 3 on the top 10 here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. I do want to thank everyone for joining us here. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. We are working our way up to 2380. We are at 2374 right now. We were at 2375, but sometimes people will unsub. Yeah, my second wife, because that's with whom I was when I came out. When I first came out to her, I came out to her bisexual. She was okay with that, but with the whole trans thing, she wasn't. And that's not the cause for our divorce. There were other things that had already happened. And what's that have to do with anything that we're talking here, DT? Is that like delirium tremens? Like, yeah, that's what you're right. Looks reel people in, but then personality is what makes them. And one time I was reeled in, but I was looking at one girl because of her looks. Then I met another girl. At the same time, I was pursuing her, and I think I was drawn in, which is she was pretty, but I think I was drawn more by her personality. So it was weird. I I know we used to build pyramids. Look at our society now. But I don't know. In fact, if you're trying to go about the trans thing, actually, DT, it's been found that there were a lot of trans people in the, the Egyptian societies. And I believe even in the Aztecs and Mayan. So, hey, Echo, welcome to the stream. Guys, we have just hit top 3. No, I was just, it was not. I apologize, DT. I did, you know, I didn't mean to sound it that way. I was just making a fact. So, guys, we have now made number 3. On the top 10. So I wonder maybe we can make number 1. Sure, go ahead, Stephen Knight. Are you related to Michael? And yes, as Yadira said, keep questions respectful. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe as you join us here. We are trying. Let's. I have a goal. Try to make it to 2385 tonight. Um, that's 11 more subs. Quote of the day. Let's talk about arrows, and it's sitting right in front of me. An arrow can only be shot by pulling it backward when life is dragging you back. With difficulties, it means it's going to launch you into something great. So just focus and keep aiming. How about that for a quote of the day? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I will tell you, Aaliyah, that was a big part of my second marriage at the end when we were already separated, and once I came out trans and she found that I had women's clothing, she didn't like that. And the worst part is she wanted me to, leave, and we were living on separate sides of the house. And I finally decided that I was going to get my job here in Albuquerque. We lived in Florida at the time, and finally came the day that I had to tell her that I needed to move by next date. And she got upset that I was moving, you know? Guys, I want you to know that when you ask me a question, I'll be fully transparent. Um, Correct, and that's where the big issue came up there. She couldn't accept who I truly was. And yes, when I'll admit when I first started trying on women's clothing, I didn't have much. So she had this room full of I can't even tell you. She had a room full of clothing. There were boxes and boxes and boxes out in the garage, and yeah, I tried on some of her outfits, and then she got outraged at that. Hello, everyone. As you join us here, please do hit a like and subscribe. Let's work on getting this to the number one on the top 10 here. We are like halfway there. We're about to hit number 2. We need about 100 more to hit number 2. Yes, donations for Texas. Yadira just put the link there. I'm having kind of a hard time with that link. So I don't know why it's giving me a hard time. Welcome, T-Bird. Do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Well, we're getting these little ups and downs. Have you noticed, Yadira? Who's at the top today? Oh, Kathy, probably because of her dono. Yeah, Yadira is like that ninja, that ninja mod. No, I was not trans in high school. I felt gender dysphoria then, but I did not start. I started transitioning at age 51. I feel you there, T-Bird. I am in New Mexico, and it is in the 90s. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. My dysphoria started, I would say, more in my teens. In high school, I would always say I felt this need to start trying on uh, women's clothing, especially when I was home alone. My mom was gone, my sister was gone. I would try their clothing on. My mom's bathroom would be open. I would go in there, do makeup, stuff like that. Yeah, like 14, 15 for me. Um, it, I mean, even as a kid, there were little signs of it, but I'm not going to say major ones. That's what, that's what this channel's about. Well, thank you, Jazz. Happy Pride to you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe, consider dropping supers. We are donating any revenue to Texas flood victims. I just received last month's, and we will be sending it. I just have to get my friend's Venmo. I had a bunch of stuffed animals too. Well, Jazz, you're now here. Feel free to join us at any time that you see a live stream that you see a live stream up. That's what we're here for. We're here for support. Terry, yes, I am trans. If you'd like to, join our community, please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. We are live here. Well, today's an extra live. I had problems because I like to stream, I do live streams on my phone, and I was having phone issues going live the last 2 nights. So our last 2 live streams numbers were well, actually, yes, Silver Eagle. So I'm gonna tell you something about that. Um, I work for the federal government, and with all the DEI stuff done away with, um, I hadn't come out at work, so that's the issue there. I still present mail. If not, I would, if all that DEI stuff weren't done away with, then I would go and at my new workplace, I would probably go present female because I am going to the San Diego VA. My dream job, I would love to be the disaster management coordinator for the Department of Veterans Affairs, at whichever VA I work at. So, like right now, I'm transferring to the Department of Veterans Affairs in San Diego. So I would love to be the disaster management coordinator there. Well, that's awesome, Echo. I, I still, I had like long, I had my hair long, but even with that, I still look male. Yeah, you can see obviously certain things growing, but they don't still they don't yet protrude so much through my shirt where I'm gonna. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Feel free to jump into our chat box. We're having very good conversations, but very good questions being asked tonight. I mean, people have asked, what, my dream job would be. Lazantha, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. We're at 38 likes. We would love to make it to 51. 51, as always, is our favorite number, like Area 5D1. Actually, Jazz, I'm going to tell you, winter is my favorite season. And I'll tell you why. You can bundle up, but you can't. I mean, yes, if you wanted to, you could take everything off. But in winter, you can bundle up, and you can even bundle up with someone. Well, thank you, David. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We've been having pretty good conversations, kind of getting to know each other. Jazz has been asking some very good questions to kind of figure out, like, kind of know each other. Oh, well, thank you, David. I was just trying different, tonight. Actually, this was one of my first tops I wore on my first Transition Tuesday video. I actually kept, well, first things first, it's my clothes are starting to fit a lot more loose, because I have lost 40 pounds since the beginning of the year. But other things are starting to show. So that's nice. So, it's obviously there's a lot more focus on other parts of the body now. I will tell you that if you do Reese's peanut butter cups, I'm gonna tell you something about Reese's. David, yes, I am, but I like women. Um, I know that that's probably the next thing you were gonna ask, so I thought I'd answer that now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel so you can join us on further streams. We are on here it used to be every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now on Tuesdays, I will link a, a video, another live stream on here, but it's a live stream. Well, homie, I don't believe in Jesus. Same with to you too, Kingdom of Light. I don't believe in God, Jesus, or the Bible. Well, I don't believe in him, so there's no reason that he loves me. Actually, they don't. I don't think I have any that match this. Shani, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like. And if you're not subscribed, I believe I've seen you in here before, so. Jonathan, I am an atheist. I don't believe in God. Let's try to, let's try to grow the channel. Everyone, please do share the channel with your friends, and so we can continue to grow the channel. We are currently at 2,375. The other day we ended at 2,377. We had 2 days where we had we had little glitches with my phone camera. And hello, Maddie. Welcome to the stream. Do I like them? I have 3. David, please stop there. I'm into women. Yes, Maddie, I'm into women. Oh, thank you very much. Cute kitty. Now we need 9 more, or at least 4 more, and we'll make it in the 2380. I'd like to hit 2380. But 2385, 2385 usually gives us that, plus or minus 4 that will unsub. It happens with every stream. Guys, we're now at number 2 with this stream. Yes, this is a transgender woman. Mubliant. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I would say more, and we were just talking about this earlier. I was actually mentioning with one of my mods, around 15 or 16. But there's very many societal standards that kind of stop it, you know? Society and cultural, even religious. And thank you very much, Maddie, for answering that. Welcome to the stream, Salad. Welcome, Michael. As you come in, please do hit a like and subscribe. Thank you very much, cute kitty. It's actually, I don't know, okay, Jazz, we look forward to seeing you back here. This might be a little obvious, but it is actually something I've been called all my life. I, so I decided to use it as my new name. The best advice I've ever gotten was from a picture frame that my dad put up in my room. And it says, failure to prepare is preparing for failure. Just take a look at my new name and just kind of put things together. I'll let that, and just don't put it on the stream, Maddie. Hello, 5 Lee. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. Welcome, Kendalls. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Yeah, and that's the biggest thing on my channel is that we don't spread hate. We're here to just be a community where we talk with each other. It can be anybody in here. The person can be, LGBTQIA plus. You can be straight. You can be, cisgender. And we just come in here, we talk, we try to be respectful with each other. There's two things that we do. We don't want to try to avoid them. Just that I do have some subs that do have trauma from them. For example, religion. One, I don't have religious trauma. I've just been through two major religions in my lifetime. I grew up in the Catholic Church, then I converted to Mormonism. And I just find that churches are really high demand organizations. You know, they demand certain things from you, and basically, in the end, they're make you follow all these rules. They're basically high demand, and some of them will break down and be cults. Um, yeah, and now I'm an atheist. Um, like tomorrow, if you guys want to join, come by. I will be on a channel called Latter Daily Digest. They usually invite me on there on Tuesdays now with Latter Daily Digest. It's just a place where several, like around 6 to 8 of us that are ex-Mormons will talk and just, bring up a topic about the church and just kind of break it down. Why we don't believe that. Last week we were talking about, weird instances in the church, like, because on that channel they've lately been talking about UFOs, so we were talking about weird instances in the church, where we saw accounts like that. Hello, Mo. Welcome to the stream. So that was a fun conversation. I've actually been interviewed on Latter Daily Digest, just broke down my transition and all that. And then it was just a fun conversation. I've met people from other, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm usually on here. Thursday, I'm a little later at night because I work till 5:30. I come home, take my dog out, feed him, and take him out again, and then I get ready and do my stream. In fact, the last couple of nights we've had instances with Mormon missionaries knocking at the door. Welcome, Dora. Welcome to the stream. I think someone's knocking at someone else's door. None of us are guys here are Shia. Look at that, we're at 40 likes. Let's try to make it to 51. Also, let's try to get 7 more subs. That would be fantastic. We're about halfway through the stream right now, and we're at 1,775 views. That actually, hello, Dewdrop. Kind of like, are you like a Mountain Dewdrop? Polyvibes, fan fiction. The Bible's fan fiction. To me, that's my opinion. It's mythology. I love Pizza Jazz. Thank you, Dewdrop, for subscribing. It's putting us on that. You'll see, that's my favorite drink right there. We've got 10 more likes to make 51. As you can see, 51 or 5T1 is our favorite number. We are at 2380 or 2379 as far as subs. So let's try to get 6 more. I always like to set a goal. So like we would like the 2380, but I always try to set like 4 or 5 extra. That way it helps us. I like having, I have this, what I look at statistics, and usually if I don't stream for about 2 days, I lose about 4 subs. For some reason, it's like a standard deviation on subs. So You guys also, if you come in here, if you drop a super chat or a super sticker, right now, all and any super chats will be going toward, after we take out money for, hello Allison, welcome to the stream. After we take out money for, our overhead, which is basically our internet service, um, we will send the rest towards proceeds to Texas. Jazz, that would be Greece. VTAC was looking in the mirror. Hello, Cliff. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Well, we've been discussing several topics today. We have, I know Jazz has kind of been getting, asking everybody about our favorite things that we like to do, or kind of like our who, what, where, why, and how. Also, of course, we usually have our people that jump in here and try to push their faith on us. But we have Yadira in here that's great about taking them out. Welcome, Basid. You're in India. I know some people from India over here. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Awesome, cute kitty, thank you. I don't know any place, I mean, I've seen, parts of India online and maybe in movies, but I've never been to India. Trans? Hello, everyone. Let's try to get 9 more likes. I live in the United States in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So if you ever watch a Bugs Bunny cartoon and he says, "Oh, I'm in Albuquerque," or also on The Simpsons, Albuquerque, New Mexico is mentioned on there when they had a baseball team called the Isotopes, because Homer Simpson works at a nuclear power plant. So they have a team sponsored by the plant called the Isotopes. Well, it turns out that at the very end of the cartoon, it says that the team is moving, and they say that they're moving to, and then they say Albuquerque. Well, they did, because our minor league baseball team here is called the Isotopes. Now, there is lots of reasons why it fits a baseball team in Albuquerque to be called the Isotopes. If many of you don't know, many like the Manhattan Project, pretty much the building of the atomic bomb was done here in New Mexico. What part of Idaho, cute kitty kitty? Or Ohio? I don't know if I said Idaho or Ohio. Hello, if you're just joining us in here, please do hit a like and subscribe. We're trying to work our way up to 2,550 subscribers. So if you can, just hit the like and subscribe. Right now we're at 2,379. Thanks to many people that are in this stream right now. Oh, Canton, Ohio. That's where the Football Hall of Fame is at. Good morning, AT Chick. Welcome. How are you doing today? It's a county. Okay. How is it out there in Germany right now, AT Chick? AT's really cool. I got to see her on a stream with my friend Joe. I had that last night, AT. I couldn't sleep, and around 3 a.m. I just called out of work sick. So Wilco, my pronouns are she, her, hers. I just hope I had enough sick time on there. Zanui Youssef looks familiar, like they've been on here. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We are reaching our goal of 51 likes. Yeah, this was my first outfit I wore on one of my streams. I usually do Tuesday streams called Transition Tuesday. So when I started Transition Tuesday, I had this little pink tank top, and I thought I would go for it and then use it as, every few months wear it. That way I can compare the difference on the assets, I guess you could say. The weather here's been hot. So some days it'll be really hot, other days I think it was gonna rain just a little while ago. Oh, I took my dog out before the stream and I thought it was gonna rain. I saw the clouds coming over the mountain. I heard thunder. I thought I would take him out. Hello, Lita. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe if you aren't already. So yeah, I thought it would probably get humid because of the rain, but no. Okay, so yeah, your name sounded familiar. I just wanted to make sure, you know, channel's growing. And the good thing with the thunder is my dog can't hear it. And, I would think he would feel it, but I didn't see him move at all. So, or get edgy. So I think that's good for him. Yeah, he's deaf. So, hello everyone, welcome. Do hit a like and subscribe. Welcome, Stephen. Welcome to the stream. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Well, hello, Easy Math. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like. Subscribe to the channel. Saw two brown bears. Where did you see them, Stephen? Hello, everyone. Feel free to jump into the stream with us and chat with us. We just kind of do casual conversations. Sometimes we'll start into a topic and and go from there. Ambitions, welcome. Well, dating sites, people just use, like me, my platform is about information. People come in here, we talk, and can ask me questions. Really about transition and all that. And I don't mind asking them. They might ask me how I am, or how things are going. I don't mind being transparent with people. If people are transitioning and they have questions for me, I will try to get the best answer for them as possible. Retarded or retarded. I don't believe in him. Actually, I have a friend that went down to Antarctica, did a mission, a medical mission down there. Uh, Man, Yadira, you're fast on that button. Well, look around for other sites. I mean, and that's what this channel is about my journey and hopefully helping you on your journey. AT Chick is uh, a, actually I met her on another live stream. Actually, it was with what's called the Church of Korihor. She was on with my friend Joe, who is the first herald of the Church of Korihor, which is a church for atheists and agnostics. And it was actually a pretty good live stream. I can say they had lots of fun on it. That's what I'll say. But met her on there. So she came over and joined our channel as a subscriber and has a membership. Hello everyone, if you're just joining us here, please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. We're only 4 likes away from hitting our 51. Gabriel, we're doing awesome. Man in Nature, welcome to the stream. Hello everyone, please welcome. Please do hit a like, subscribe. We are working our way. Are we going to hit number 1 on my top 10? Because we're about 1,500 away. I don't know. Where I don't know if we'll be able to hit it, because our top chat, we did it last, like on the 19th, which was 2 days ago. We hit 3,448. We're at 2,000 right now. We would have to come up with 1,400 views, 1,500. Hello everyone and welcome. Please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. We are only 2 away from hitting our goal in likes. We like to hit, our number is always 51. Subscribers, let's try to get another 6. That would be awesome. Jason Huff? No. AT Chick, it's a matter of, it took me a long time to get a lot of subs. If you do, to start getting subs, do some shorts, and I would also, and then I would also, what I would try to do, we're only 1 away from 51. Another suggestion from me would be to find topics that people really, really go for. Yeah, Jason, I do. Look, right there. Well, yeah, I mean, just find that niche. That's what you need to do is find a niche. Mine, I've got multiple niches that I've found on mine. And it just it took me it was weird because it took me a while to get to that. Let's see, I always like looking at the stats on my channel because it's pretty interesting when you look at. See, when I started the year off here, looking at the stats on my on the in the past year is what's amazing. It always gets me. On December 31st of 2024, I was only at 574, and now we have 2,379. So it's like sometimes you'll cause a boom. Oh, we just hit 2,380. You know, it's just finding that there's something about it. Sometimes you'll just have one video um, that you make, and it just has people come in, or even like a live stream. I think it takes you have to have a certain amount of members to do a live stream. Oh yeah, like that. Hey Avita, how's it going? Um, we are now up to 2,380. So, I don't think I have something that's really. Maybe I'll get me something that's uh, low cut. I think I do have a low cut top, but I'm starting to. I suddenly my algorithm has gone up because like I'm starting to get more views. Thank you, ordinary person. Yeah, we're starting to get a lot more subs. Um, and what happened like the last 2 days we had issues with, or the last two streams had issues with my camera on my phone. So yesterday I had to do it via StreamYard. We only had 38 views. Um, I'm not seeing it on my end yet. I'm sure. And then the one before that was only 37 views. Let me refresh. It might take that sometimes. And maybe it's delayed onto mine for some reason. Yeah, it still doesn't show on my end, but sometimes it takes a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It suddenly my algorithm went down. Now it's back up. Uh, Something was going on. It been going on with the YouTube live part on my phone. It seems like if I try to go on YouTube Live, it doesn't allow it to happen like right away. It what happens is it like freezes up, and then what I have to do is pretend to uninstall the app, but then it tells me to hit update on the app, and then I can come in and start it up. And it's just finding your back door to it. And so that's what I'm doing. Hello, Golf. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. We would like 5 more subs tonight. Just kind of hit that, so we could. Now I see the 51 on my end. So we are at 51. Yeah, I like to, what happens is when you do the live on your phone, it kind of goes um, through their, uh, through the shorts. So that's why it gets you more views. What do you mean, what am I waiting for, Mouse? Mouse, please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. Egg, welcome here. Welcome to the stream. We're having our usual stream, just talking about, we have had, I believe Jazz has been asking us general questions about certain things that we might like, like what type of is our favorite pizza, stuff like that. And this, that's a cool thing to do and talk about. In our favorite music or favorite songs. Yep, 51 likes is always, we always go for the 10 first. We'd like to try to get it in the first 15 minutes. After that, we go for the 51. Because of, like Area 5T1. Thomas is walking around in the background, you guys. Have a great day there, Egg. Welcome, Brianna. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe if you aren't already. Your name does look familiar. Are you doing okay, Brianna? That emoji shows me tears. Well, you guys, let's see. We're about an hour left on the stream. We've been 2 hours into it. Do you think we can beat 3,400? Hello, Kimberly. Welcome to the stream. Do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. That's a bot. That has to be a bot. Okay, yeah, when you start repeating yourself like that, it makes you like, like a bot. So please, one like, we acknowledged it, or one hi, and we acknowledge you. That's cool. And thank you for liking and subscribing. Hello, Jay Crispy. Welcome to the stream. Jay Crispy, everything's fine here. Please do hit a like to the stream, subscribe. Plenty of fish, also known as plenty of bots. Hello, David. Welcome. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Well, Jazz, obviously you've gotten to know about me. I'm a 55-year-old transgender woman. Yeah, I do have a dog, Thomas, here in the background, I guess. Fried chicken. It takes a lot to be a mod on my channel. Even my mods that I have now, I had to build trust in them. I think he walked down the hallway. If you're just joining us here, please do jump into the live stream, chat with us, hit the like and subscribe. Yeah, I do have great mods, AT Chick. I even, from the very beginning, I've had some great mods. Yeah, you're a slacker. No. Isn't that what Strickland said to Marty McFly on Back to the Future? He's been in the background the whole time, but just he goes from the floor to the. Welcome, Jericho. Do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. Cayenne, welcome to the channel. Hit a like and subscribe. My pet, most of my pets I've had are dogs. I have had cats, but I prefer a dog. See what you started now, Avita? Now they're calling me mother. But I'm from California, but live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Man, Yadira, I didn't even get to read that. Lou, I suggest you start accepting other people. No, I don't play video games, Emmanuel. I don't have time to. I rather jump on here and do a stream with my subscribers. My stream, so do you see how my stream is called Jules Treasures, Area 5T1? My name is Jules. Everyone that is on here is a treasure. Now, it's called Area 5T1 because we discussed the 5Ts on my channel, and that is transition. We talk about triathlon. We talk trends. I do some teaching and tips on there. Those kind of go hand in hand because I teach certain tips. And then I talk about trucks. The Philippines, I love the Filipino culture. All my friends in San Diego were Filipino. Most of my friends, I should say, in college were Filipino. And I love Filipino cuisine. If you gave me some lumpia right now, I would eat all of it. I had a Filipino girlfriend, and she made me 100 lumpia one time. I think we fried it all up and ate just about all about it. Yes, they are. And you know why they are so, they're very similar to us, Yadira, because the Filipino culture is very similar to the Hispanic culture. The family, the food, making lots of food, having very big family parties. They don't like to see your plate empty. Never have an empty platter at a party. If you haven't already, Jericho, please do subscribe to the channel. I used to come home well fed from all. We used to have this big New Year's Eve party, and then my mom would cook menudo for the next morning. Obviously we would, have lots to drink on New Year's Eve, and so you needed a little more stomach for your stomach on New Year's Day. So my mom would have a big batch of menudo made. That was always fun. Okay, thank you. Actually, I've already ate something, so I'm good for now. Breakfast will be in the morning after the stream. We got one more hour on this stream, and then I will probably I'll take a bath and go to bed with my canine blanket right there. I will tell you, I never get cold. Najaf, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Guys, 2 more subs. That would be great. That'd be fantastic. Even, or as many as we can by the end of the stream. James, welcome to the stream. Is that like WKRP in Cincinnati? Hello, Josue. Welcome to the stream. So let me ask you something, AT chick. If women go through menopause at, what, do the men go through womenopause? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Uh, oh, welcome, Calvin and Hobbes. Actually, I don't believe in Jesus. Hello, Josue. Hello, Yoko. Well, how can a fictional figure love me, Calvin and Hobbes? Uh, Jericho, it's just a matter of being through two major religions, looking at other mythology, and I just find that it's equal to other mythology. You look at Greek mythology, certain gods had sons that came and did a bunch of feats of strength. What Jesus came and did, all these miracles were the same thing. Yeah, I'm an atheist. And I mean, even if you're a sub, we can have that difference. Well, and that's what Christianity is, shared myth. It's a shared myth. I would suggest that you go look at Britt Hartley show. I'm trying to think of what her channel is. Hello, SCG. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. But, there's a young lady on YouTube and also on, let me look her channel up. No, we're not going to have a racist war. We're not about racism in here. When I say, I say Okorahor. I'm doing fine, SCG. And okay, for those of you that are coming here about You liked that response, huh, AT Chick? Guys, if you really want to follow a good channel about shared myth and about how religions are or any theology is a shared myth, follow this channel. In fact, I'm about to subscribe to it. It's called No Nonsense Spirituality. And um it's about a young lady that she actually started off Mormon, then decided to leave the church and to get a master's in theology, and then she lost any belief, and she wrote a book, the best-selling book, No Nonsense Spirituality, all the tools, no faith required. So that's a very good book, that very good channel to follow. I've actually watched her on a friend's channel, and she's a very intelligent person, and does explain things very well. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Here's where we should start getting a little uptrend in how many people we have in the stream. Like right now we have 9 concurrent viewers. All of a sudden we'll get a little... Hello Dustin, welcome. Well, I apologize, Dustin. Correct. I agree with you there, AT Chick. Are you saying you're putting a super chat there, Ferdinand? Because the super chat usually pops up in a little box and it says what your donation is. So that's not a super chat. Super chat starts if you hit the little dollar sign at the bottom. Yeah, we'll go. So far, I still see you here. Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Well, I'd be between pizza and chorizo with eggs. That would be my favorite breakfast food would be chorizo with eggs, And pizza would probably be one of my favorite foods for like lunch. Recently, I had a beef Wellington, and that was great. Uh, well, Len, you could kind of say I am gay, but I'm more of a lesbian because I'm a transgender woman and I like women. Well, thank you for liking. Wilco, have you subscribed to the channel? Please do subscribe. Join us on other live streams. What is there to be ready about just subscribing? I mean, that doesn't mean that you have to come back or you have to pay a fee. There's no fee for subscribing. The um, only fee that you would ever pay for is if you decide to get a membership to the channel. Subscribing just means that you might get if you choose to hit the bell button, it'll remind you when I am going to start a stream. But other than that, it's just yeah, my Mexican grandmother used to make some very good spaghetti. Guys, let's try to get one more subscriber. We're trying to hit 2385. If we can get more than that. Hello, Melvin. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. I mean, you were drawn into here for a reason. You clicked on the channel, so why not like and subscribe? Go ahead. I don't know, Kidween. Go ahead, Wilco. So something drew you in about the channel. So saying "sup, dude" is kind of disrespectful for a trans woman. Yeah, Alf is awesome. He's sitting right there. That's Alf on the shelf. Go ahead, Wilco, as long as questions are not disrespectful. Okay, Melvin. A woman, I know what you want as a response, but some of us do not align with our gender assigned at birth. So, hey, Jazz, what's up? I think some people will put the episodes on YouTube. Hello, everyone. If you're just joining us here, please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. We are trying to work our way up. I started this transition about a year and a half ago, maybe 19 months ago. Yes, like Elf on a Shelf. I thought I'd call it Elf on the Shelf. That elf I have had for the longest time. Actually, it was when I got my first truck when I was 16. So that I've had it for almost 40 years, you guys. This elf doll is like 40 years old. Um, and hello, David. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Custom Built, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Yeah, the first car club I was in, we would have mini trucks and we would put characters. It was called Animated, so we would put characters on the back, on our window on our logo. And my truck was tan, and who do you think was brown? So Elf was my character. And then the other side of the window had a Rhonda. Yes, Yadira answered for me right there. Yes, I am 55, and yes, I like women. Hello, Jack L. Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday to you. Please do hit a like. Wow, I wonder if we can make 100 too. The way we're going. I like Stranger Things. Harry Potter, no. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing, Wilco. The thing about even growing up, when I was still presenting as a male, uh, it wasn't hard to get a woman to date me, but I think I knew kind of what their feelings were. Oh, Alyssa Grenfell just put a video up. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. If you're just joining us here, please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. We're one away from our goal that we had for today. We are, if we make more, that's fine. We can probably go till 9:30 my time. That would give us another 45 minutes. You have a good day, AT Chick. Yeah, we're gonna probably end up staying with this video at number 2 because it would take another, let's see, 1,000 to, it would take another 1,000 to, and 1,020 to break number 1. It'll take a lot, but at least we made it to number 2 on the top 10. Yeah, I know. But we've done good. I mean, the last two streams I've done on the phone, it's done great. Tomorrow I will be on, probably jumping on Latter Daily Digest again. Um, I'll see what the topic is. If not, maybe I'll just do another stream here. Um, a Transition Tuesday. I've even lost count of where we are on Transition Tuesday episodes. Uh, I'd have to go back and see when the first one was. And well, thank you, Wilco. Let's see here. Uh, Wow, you know what I'm looking at now with I'm looking over at Latter Daily Digest, and they like to do a lot from their streams. They like to do a lot of some a lot of shorts that they edit out and put them on their streams. And yeah, my mods are great. I, if the channel ever gets to the point where I can pay them, I would. And there's 3 different shorts that they've put me on so far. So far that I know of. Oh, 3 from one video. I think there's been more. Because we were. Yeah, Yadira is great. Wow, I didn't realize I was on that many of their shorts. I'm on 1, 2, 3. I'm probably in this one. I think 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Hello, Dracula. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like. We might be closing up soon. But I do want to thank everyone so far. Not unless we start getting more people in the next 15 minutes that have subscribed to the channel. We've had a significant, I think we've gotten about 15 new subs. Yes, I have faced discrimination and racism, actually. in high school, I actually went to a friend's house, not to his house, but to his grandmother's house. We stopped there on our way home from another friend's house, and she complained about bringing a Mexican person into the house, especially how Mexican do I look. But you know, I never heard it, but my friend told me about it, and I didn't let it bother me. Discrimination when it comes to being trans, I face it all the time. I get haters on here all the time, and all I can do, all I do is I face them straight on, and I get people here that are religious folk, because I'm an atheist and I'm trans, and I will tell you that the religious people are the ones that spread the most hate on here, and political. And you know what? I just tell them, there's a reason you came on here. Something drew you here. And I think the thing that drew you here is one, because you're either you like the channel and you like what you see, or you're interested in what the channel's about. So, and you may be feeling dysphoria yourself. So, I usually go with that. And I'm like, you might want to be with a trans woman, or you may want to be a trans woman. So I just face the whatever type of bullying is to the face. I'm not gonna just bow down and retreat. I mean, like the other day, I think I've faced a type of reverse discrimination. I talked about this situation earlier in the program, and there was a car parked right here. I was going to walk on what would be the left side, and there was this lady coming from the mailboxes here at my apartment building, and I thought she was going to walk behind the car, and I was coming this way, so I slowed down to let her walk by. But I heard her say something, and I just said, "Oh, excuse me." And then I walked into the laundry room where I was going to get my laundry, and as I walked back out, all of a sudden she drove up really fast in her car, asking me for my name and my apartment number. And I said, "No, I don't have to give you my name, nor my apartment number, nor my address." She's all, "Because I want to call the police on you, or I'm going to go to management because of what you said." I said, "Excuse me," to her, because I was going to walk in front of her. I was doing a courteous thing, and she took it the wrong way. Hey, Jiminy Crickets, welcome. So she just kept yelling up a storm, and finally, when I came home, I just I went onto the management's website for my apartment building, I didn't want to make it a complaint, I just called it awareness, and I told them what happened. And then I did call the police non-emergent number and kind of gave a little rundown. Okay, Lucas, you're Donald Trump and you have all this time to be here. Shouldn't you be running the country? And then, nothing else came of it. But the worst part is that the area where I take my dog to go poop or to the bathroom is right by where her apartment is at. And I know she'll use it some way when I take my dog out to say that I'm stalking her or something. I don't believe in Jesus, Wilco. Just keep it at that. Okay, I've been through two of the biggest religions in the world. And I know you're going to say it's not about religion, but there's nothing that makes me believe that there's this guy that I'm going to tell you something. And I'm going to tell you a true story. It happened right in front of my eyes. People say that Jesus was resurrected in front of it after 3 days. And people worship him. Okay? Well, I used to be I'm a nurse, and I used to work in the emergency room. So when I worked in the emergency room, we had a patient and we pronounced them dead. Dead. I mean, absolutely dead. No heart rate, nothing. Wasn't breathing anymore. We were going to put him in a body bag. So a couple hours later, after we had cleared it with the medical examiner, they said that it wasn't a medical examiner's case, so we could remove the breathing tube and everything. A young lady went to go back the body, so she was going to take the breathing tube out and everything. And when she went and had gotten the bag and was going to prep the body, she looked at the tube as she was going to go pull it out and noticed that it was spontaneously fogging up. So basically, this person spontaneously started breathing again. So that means this person basically came back to life. Okay, we resuscitated them, we brought them back, and they went back to the ICU. Why aren't there people that are worshiping this person? If Jesus came back to life, why aren't people worshiping my patient? You know, he came back to life. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We are at 2386. We are trying to, I know we're not going to do it tonight. Hello, Amir. We're not going to make 2,550 tonight, but let's get as close as we can. We've made it to 2386. So if you want to, hit that subscribe button. Do share this video with your friends. So we can start getting more people in here. You know, we welcome everyone, as long as comments are kept respectful. I think we're gonna close out in a few moments. I do want to say we've had a great stream. The last 2 days we had good streams, just not the attendance we have been getting. Our numbers have been going up again. The last 2 days we actually live streamed via, yesterday was via StreamYard. The day before was just on my webcam. So I had a glitch in my phone that wasn't letting me use that so much for live streaming, but I've kind of figured it out on how to fix it. So tomorrow, if it doesn't, you can watch for a video here. If not, I will share onto the live stream. I will probably more than likely be on Latter Daily Digest. But that's the thing, is that one of the biggest things they talk about is Jesus' resurrection. So why aren't people worshiping everybody that does come back? This person had been dead for a couple of hours. There's people that are, come back within minutes because we work them up, but I'm talking hours. This person had been dead for hours. We had called a medical examiner to see if they were going to do an autopsy, anything like that. I've been close to dead myself, but I didn't see any light. I didn't see any tunnel. The most I saw was myself sitting at the side of my bed. Gord Snow, welcome. So, actually, I think what we're gonna do is start ending. Hello, Gords. Make sure you hit a like. Nothing I don't get offended by many things. Oh, I realized certain things when I was in my teens. That's when I started doing makeup and dressing at times when I was alone, but the culture I grew up in, you know, wouldn't accept being trans. Well, I'm gonna say thank you to everybody who's been here. I do want to thank you, Wilco, and Roger that. I'm gonna say good night to everybody. I do have to get ready for bed. I do have to go to work tomorrow. I didn't go today. I didn't sleep well the night before, and being a nurse and not sleeping well don't go hand in hand. But I want to try to get some rest tonight. So thank you for everyone who has subscribed. We did make it to 2386. I do want to thank everyone for joining us here. Remember, when you join us here, you are a treasure, whether you're a subscriber or not. I want to thank my moderators that have been here. It was Avita and Yadira. They do a fantastic job. I can tell you I have the goats when it comes to mods, all of them, even the ones that weren't here. I do want to say, and Yadira mentioned it earlier, if you are ever in a crisis, feel like you're feeling down, depressed, or hopeless, sad, confused, or angry, have any thoughts of hurting yourself, if you are a veteran and having any of the same concerns, please do dial 988. Veterans do hit 1. There used to be an option, I didn't even know of this option. There was one that used to be an option if you hit 3 because you were a transgender youth, you would hit 3 and you could talk to someone, but that option was taken away recently, like in the past week, which is unfortunate. I think when it comes to transgender youth, I don't think they should be able to start hormones until they're like 18, but they should be able to talk to people on how they feel. I do want to thank you for being here. Also, if you are feeling any gender dysphoria, which meaning you feel like you align with your gender assigned at birth, please do seek the help of a therapist first before starting any gender and hormone replacement therapy. You don't want to just jump the gun and getting hormone replacement therapy. Most insurance and doctors will require that clearance from a therapist. It's very important. I do want to say thank you for joining me here. Remember, I am Jules. All of you are my treasures. You are here in Area 5T1. Thank you. Have a great night.